Guys, welcome back to another video. So this week I am going to be talking about one of my current favorite shows. It's called The Rookie. Yes, this is like my current obsession right now. So yeah. But before I get started, I just want to say first that if you are watching this show and you have not finished the whole thing, all the seasons, do not watch this video because there will definitely be spoilers in here. Yeah, so just if you have not finished watching the show and you don't want spoilers, then do not watch this video. Okay. So I just finished the show. It's on, so it has 7 seasons right now, and I just started watching it a few months ago, because of my sister. Actually, she started watching it first, and she watched the whole thing by herself, and she was obsessed with it. That's all she was talking about all the time. And so I'd never heard of the show or anything, but she kept talking about it and stuff, and so because she was telling me about it and whatever, I was kind of interested. And so yeah, then I ended up starting to watch it, and I was instantly hooked. So me and my mom and my sister watched the whole thing, and yeah, we finished it pretty fast, but it was just so good. We could never stop watching it. Anyways, yeah, it's kind of a lot. It's a very intense show, completely different than most of the shows that I watch. But yeah, super good show though. And now we have to wait for season 8. We have to wait till next year, which is sad. That's, yeah. I already missed the show so much. Yeah, this just happens to me every time when I get, a new show, and I just get so invested in it, in the stories and the characters and everything. I'm watching it every single night, and then I finish it, and then I don't have that to watch every night, and then I'm just what do I do? I can't see these characters every night on my screen anymore, and whatever. So that's where I'm at right now. But anyways, I mean, is I'm gonna be giving my ranking of the characters, but it's not gonna be my other usual ranking videos, where I have the tier list and whatever, just because I thought about it, but I didn't feel like doing that because I don't know, the last time I tried to do one of those recently, it got messed up. I don't know what happened. It just didn't work out, and so I'm kind of getting annoyed with those, with the whole screen recording and stuff. So I was you know what, I'm just gonna write the characters down and arrange it from number 1, my favorite character in my opinion, and obviously least favorite. So yeah, anyways, and also because it's not like the whole tier list thing, I don't have just like all the characters. So I just have basically mostly like the main characters, and then a couple characters that aren't like main characters but like show up again and again or whatever, you know. Yeah. Yeah, so I don't have like any of the like villains or like villains, like bad guys or whatever. And just because I'm like, no, that would be too hard. Like that would be like too many and everything. So sticking to this, as I was saying, I have 20 on here, 20 characters. Yeah, so we're just gonna get into this. I'm gonna start. So I like to start from the bottom. So at number 20, which obviously like my least favorite character, is Seth Ridley. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do not like him at all. I didn't like him from the very beginning, like the very first episode he was in. I knew like there was something weird about him. Like I didn't trust him. Yeah. And then yeah, just his lies, his constant lying, it's just no. Like you cannot have someone who lies like that being a police officer. Like, you know, he obviously needs help or something. Like, yeah. And then when he got put Lucy and him in that danger, Now, okay, yes. Now, in the end, he okay, maybe kind of redeemed himself a little bit. Like, yes, okay, he did save John, which obviously, thank you, Seth, for that. You know, I appreciate that. That was great. And you know what happened to him, because he saved John, and so then he got shot and he lost his leg. Very, very sad. Very sad. So yes, but that still just doesn't change everything else that he did and whatever. And I just don't like him. So yeah. Number 19, I have Skip Tracer Randy. This is one of those characters that I was saying like isn't a main character, but like came in, you know, just one of those characters they put into an episode and then is gone, and then like ends up coming back for a storyline and then gone again, and you think like you won't see them again or whatever, but then they end up coming back again. And yeah, that's what's happened. And he's probably gonna come back again. I'm sure we'll see him again. But yeah, I have him at 19 because I just don't really like him. Like, I'll admit he's like can be funny sometimes, but he annoys the heck out of me. Like, he shows up and then he's just constantly like getting everyone around him into more danger, causing problems for John, and I can't stand that because I don't want anything to happen to John. And yeah, just things, he's just really annoying. So yeah. Number 18, I have James Murray, which is Nyla's husband. And yeah, I have him at like the bottom. Sorry, like, no, like, he's okay. I don't know. There's something about him that I don't really care for him. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about him, so, that's that. Number 17, I have Talia Bishop, which she was Nolan's training officer in season 1, and yeah, she was only in season 1, and then she left, which I was like actually sad about, because I mean, I didn't know that was gonna happen, and then we start season 2 and she's just gone. I'm like, I mean, what? She left? Because I actually really liked her. I thought she was cool, but then like we got Nyla and whatever, and then I started to really like Nyla, so yeah. But anyway, number 16, I have Zoe Anderson, which was the captain in the beginning of the show. She was only in season 1 because she died in season 1, yeah, which was like the first like heartbreaking death of the show. Yeah, it was very sad, and she just seemed like really nice and really cool, and so I wish that like we could have seen her more and seen her in more seasons and stuff. But you know, unfortunately she died, so yeah. Number 15, I have Raj Bronson, which is currently Selena's boyfriend. And yeah, so we first see this guy in season 6. Was that season 6 or season 5? I forget now, but yeah, we first see him in this episode where John and Selena are doing like a routine traffic stop, and it's like at a house, and he's like in the garage with his band, and they just start singing the song to like John, and it is just hilarious. Obviously you've seen the show, we all know what I'm talking about. I mean, it's very catchy, and he's actually not bad. Like, he's pretty good. And then I didn't think we'd ever see him again after it was just, you know, that like little silly thing. But then we end up seeing him again, and then him and Selena got together, which I actually think is really cute. And yeah, I don't know, just him with his songs is just like so good. It's so funny, and I mean, you can't deny that song is very catchy. So yeah. Okay, number 14, I have Smitty, because yeah, I guess he's not a main character, because like we don't see him in every episode, but like we do see him frequently, and like yeah, I have him like closer to the bottom because he's just annoying. He's very annoying. I think he should retire, honestly. I think it's time for him to retire, but anyways, no, like he's very annoying and very lazy and a little weird sometimes, but he's also funny sometimes. And yeah, that's just Smitty. So okay, number 13, I have Miles Penn, who is like one of the new rookies right now, and I have him here because I'm still not sure about him. Like, he's okay, you know, he's doing pretty good and whatever. I just still haven't decided how I feel about him. Like right now, I don't really care for him. Like, he's okay. I don't know. I don't know why. I don't know. I'm just not feeling him right now. But maybe, hopefully, I'll start liking him more in the next season. So, yeah. Okay, number 12, I have Jackson West, RIP. Yes, obviously he was the main character for 3 seasons, because he died at season 4, episode 1. Right? Yeah. So, yeah, obviously this is why I said do not watch this video if you have not seen the whole show. Major spoilers. Anyways, yeah. So his death was very emotional and incredibly heartbreaking. It was so sad. Because obviously, like, yeah, I mean, you know, because it was like from the very beginning, it was, you know, him, Lucy, and John, and then he's gone, and, you know, him and Lucy, like, they lived together and they were like best friends, and, you know, him and Angela, his training officer, were really close, and yeah, so it was just heartbreaking. And it was a bit hard at first, honestly, after he was gone, like, watching this show, because it was like so weird with him, like, not being there anymore. So yeah, it did, like, feel like something was missing, but of course now, like, I've gotten used to it. Been how many seasons now, so yeah. So that's the only reason, like, why I have him, like, this low, is just because, like, he's not in the show anymore, and, like, he hasn't been for a long time now, because he died back in the very beginning of season 4, so he's been gone for a long time now. Yeah, so, and he was never my favorite. I mean, I liked him. He was never my favorite, but I did like him. And I loved, you know, him and Lucy's relationship, and him and Angela and all that, and, you know, Angela and Wesley naming their baby after him. The sweetest thing. Okay. Number 11, I have Tamara Collins, who is not a main character. Kind of wish she was, but no, she's just, like, pops in now and again. She's, like, really, like, best friends with Lucy, and, you know, they lived together for a long time, but then, like, she, like, recently moved out and got her own place, so yeah. But I think she's cool. I really like her, and I think it's just so sweet seeing her and Lucy's, like, friendship and everything. And sorry, it's shaking. Oh jeez. Okay, so yeah, I honestly wish, like, we saw her more, and, like, yeah, I don't know, just more something with her, because I really like her character. So yeah. Number 10, I have Wade Gray, who is the lieutenant now, of the LAPD, and yeah, obviously with, like, some of the other officers, he's not, like, my fave, but of course, like, I do really like him. He's great. Yeah, he's mostly, like, very serious and whatever, but, like, he's also funny with, like, how he is with them, especially with John. Like, yeah, but he's great. And then number 9, I have Selena, who's obviously, like, was John's, who was John's first rookie. That's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. And then she just, like, finished her training, whatever, made it to P2. So yeah, now in the very beginning with her, I wasn't a fan. I didn't really like her, but I started liking her. And now I really like her. Yeah, and now she's living with Lucy. So yeah, I think that's cool. And yeah, I think she's just like seems like really sweet and cool, and she's a really good cop. And yeah. Okay, number 8, I have Aaron Thorson. I think there was like whole scene a lot with him. I'm not gonna get into that, it'll be too long. But in the beginning with him, I didn't really like him either. But like that was because we didn't really know the story with him, and whatever. But then like it all got cleared up and everything, and so yeah, then I like really started to like him, and yeah, and then I really liked him, and then he left. He left. So, which honestly I was a bit confused about, because he left. Yeah, and when we started season 7, he just wasn't there anymore, and I was like confused because I was like, okay, where is he? And I was like, I was like, okay, he must have like just like left because of the whole scandal thing that happened and whatever, and like he was like, you know, got caught in that or whatever. But honestly, it wasn't fair. And then like I guess they said that mentioned that he like transferred to a different department, which like somehow I missed. I didn't hear that, so I was like confused. But yeah, that's what happened, so makes sense now. But still think it was unfair, and yeah, I miss him. So I don't know if he's just like gone for good, like we're just never gonna see him again, or like he will, if he'll like come back at some point, like just like show up and like I don't know, because I was like, I was kind of wanting him and Selena to be together. Kind of thought they would be cute together. I don't know, but right now he's gone, so which I'm really sad about. Anyway, okay, number 7, I have Wesley Evers, who is Angela's husband. Now, with him, you know, he showed up back in season 1. Yeah, did it start season 1? I think so. And yeah, he was like this like rude lawyer guy or whatever, and yeah, I didn't really like him. And then him and Angela like hooked up, and honestly, like I did not think they would end up like married and everything. Like I thought like it was just like a hookup thing, and then you know they would just like break up, end it, and we would like never see him again or whatever. But that was not the case at all. So yeah, but he changed, and you know, he's a good guy now. We love him. So yeah, obviously him and Angela's relationship is great. I love them, their family. Yeah. Okay, number 6, I have Bailey Noon, who is John's wife. They just like recently got married. And yeah, I love her. I think she's great. Out of the love interests that we've had for John, we had, what was her name, Jessica, I think, which at that time I did like Jessica, but now like she wasn't right for him and whatever, obviously. And well, before that we had Lucy, which like now to think about that, it's like so weird to think about how they like actually like were together for a little bit. It's so weird. But anyways, yeah, and then we had that Dr. Grace who he was with for a little bit, and yeah, but I didn't really like her, so then we got Bailey, and they ended up married, which I'm so happy with because I love her. I think she's amazing. Yeah, I love her character and I love them together. I think they're amazing, and yeah, so she's definitely my favorite out of the love interest that we've had for him. I think she's definitely like the best fit for John. So yeah, okay, we're almost there. Number 5, I have Nyla Harper. She came in as training officer, Nolan's new training officer, and at first, okay, I feel like I've been saying this about so many characters, but at first, wasn't too sure about her. Yeah, but ended up really liking her, and yeah, I love her now. I think she's great. And I especially love her and Angela's friendship. They're like best friends, and yeah, I think it's super cool. And I love, like, they're like a team, you know, 2 awesome detectives, and they work so well together. And yeah, okay, number 4 is Angela Lopez. Yeah, of course, you know, I really like Nyla, but of course Angela, between them, Angela is definitely my favorite. She started out as a training officer for West, and you know, as I said, I already talked about that, and then she got promoted to detective, and she's, you know, obviously an amazing detective, and I just love her character so much. I think she's just so funny, and her, like, how she's like got that like tough exterior, you know, like she's like can be like mean or whatever, how you want to say it, like she's just so cool, and she's just, love her. So okay, number 3, I have John Nolan. Okay, now I'm just gonna say the last 3 because, okay, number 2 I have Lucy Chen, and then number 1 I have Tim Bradford. Obviously, I mean, come on. So now technically with these last 3, like, it was like really hard to choose because these are definitely like my 3 favorite characters. Like, I love all of them so much. But like, I had to put them, you know, so this is what I did. But like, if I could, I would put all 3 of them at number 1. Like, they're all at number 1 for me, really. So yeah, but obviously John Nolan, like, main thing of the show, with like being like the oldest rookie and whatever. Yeah, he's, you know, obviously an amazing cop, an amazing guy. It's just, he's got a great personality, and how caring he is and how kind he is. He's like one of the kindest people ever. And yeah, and he was literally, I put him, if you saw my Hear Me Out cake video, he was literally one of my Hear Me Outs. So yeah. Anyways, and then Lucy Chen, obviously my favorite. I mean, girl cop, obviously love Angela, but of course Lucy's my favorite. Love Lucy. She's just so fun, so sweet, and she's an incredible cop, and we just love her, obviously. And then of course Tim Bradford. He's Tim Bradford. What can I say? We love him. Yeah. Let's just say he's my current celebrity crush. Changes all the time, honestly. Really, it's based on like my favorite show at the time, which before this was All American, and it was Michael Evans Bailing, who plays Jordan Baker in the show, and now it's Tim Bradford, who his real name is Eric Winter. Anyways, yeah, I'm actually running out of time here on my camera. It's gonna die, I think. I don't know. It's like saying 3 minutes, so I'm not sure what that means. But so I'm trying to hurry up here. But yeah, obviously he's great. You know, the whole like, you know, tough guy, very like serious and everything, but deep down, you know, he's, you know, really softy and whatever. Anyways, I'm just gonna stop because now it says 2 minutes and I could just go on and on about him. And obviously I haven't even been able to talk about him and Lucy Chenford. Obviously favorite couple. They belong together, and I'm just gonna have to do a whole video on just Chenford because I could go on and on about it, and there's like a lot to talk about, and I need to like start at the beginning and whatever. We just gotta talk about that, you know? But I don't have enough time here, so I'll just go on too long. So yeah, so comment if you want to see a video of me geeking out about Chenford, basically. So comment if you want to see that. And yeah, anyways, it says 1 minute now, so I gotta hurry up. But thank you so much for watching. Comment your favorite Rookie character, and comment if you want to see more Rookie videos, because I do, because I have like a lot of ideas, and yeah, this is my obsession right now, so this is kind of what you're getting. But hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to stay nostalgic. Bye.